glue on my camera. Okay, I need to adjust my camera. I'm gonna let everybody come in. I'm just gonna make sure we're live. Hope I didn't screw something up earlier. Try to get live. I am live, y'all. Hi. Alright, I'm just gonna give everybody a few minutes to come on in here. I'll adjust my camera. Stand to the right angle here. I'm constantly moving this sucker around. Look, not that way. Not that way. Let's see. Just a tad more. We may move it back up here in a hot second because we might move to the easel. But I'm just going to give everybody a hot second to come on in. Come on in, right? We've got a lot of stuff. Some garbage out of the way. But welcome everybody. Hey, LaDonna. Hey, Rebecca. How are you? Welcome, welcome. Like I said, I went on Saturday because last week it just took a long time in the class, just doing the mesh and stuff and showing that process. Hey, Rhea. Hey, Lizzie. Welcome, guys. So I went on Saturday, and if you haven't seen it, you can go back and watch the replay or find it in the videos. But it shows you how I make my wreath bases, my typical recipe for an evergreen wreath base, okay? And that way we don't have to waste so much time. We can get, oh, good, good. And that way we can get to the design, you know, the fun stuff, guys. And we're not just, you know, you're not just like, oh, we're putting mesh in. Oh, we're putting mesh in, and, you know, all that silly stuff. So I made a video Saturday. I came on live. Hey, Kathy. Hey, Susie. Hey, Mary Ann. Georgette. Welcome, y'all. And did that so you guys can go back and watch that at your own leisure anytime and see how I do it. And it's pretty simple. Okay. The one I did the other day was just one color, but it's pretty simple. If you use two, you just add it and you're just filling in and stuff like that. I might get back on and do another one with the two. Maybe I should have recorded this one too as well. But it's pretty simple, okay? So we don't want to waste time on that. We want to get to the fun stuff. So let me show you the fun stuff, y'all. Oh, let me show you the wreath base first. Hey. Look at that. Isn't that pretty? Woo. Look at that. Look at those colors. Isn't that gorgeous? This mesh is from The Sims. This one you can get the red and white stripe. What is from? The green and the red and white striped 21-inch mesh is from The Sims Pottery. Okay, and that one, the 21-inch red and white wide mesh spool is number CR054-W41. Okay, and that's this. That's going to be this red and white candy cane stripe. Hey, Tracy. Hey, doll. Hey, Myra. I'm so sorry if I'm jacking up your name. I apologize. But that's this red and white candy cane stripe one. Now, this lime green one is going to be that's from The Sims or Craft Outlet. You can get it in either place. And that's going to be RE136649. RE136649. Okay, and that's a 10-inch. And then the 10-inch red, white, and lime green basket weave is, I think I got that at Hobby Lobby's. Or you can get it at the Craft Outlet, guys. And that one's going to be RE1379W1. Okay, that's our mesh. Okay, that is our meshes for tonight. Hey, Debbie. Sorry if I missed anybody. Hey, Tracy. Sorry if I missed anybody. Oh, Lizzie, you can. That's why I put that video out there, so you can get back to it, rewind it. You can mix the colors in. Like I said, when I do 3 colors, I go back in. I do it the same way, but I'm going to go back in on this tail. With, like right here, let me zoom in. Excuse me. Like this one with the poof, the 21 inch with the tails out. I'm going to put it right over top of that. And then when I go around, and I'm going to do it all the way around the outside with the green on the ones with the tails going outwards. With the ones with the tail going, and oh, I take that back on this one, guys. I lied. Then I go back in and put it underneath that poof. Okay, so you see how this is the poof with the tails going outwards. So if I add a second color, I'm going to add it on top of there and underneath it on the center. I hope that makes sense. Hope that makes sense. Okay. Hi, Lynette. Welcome. Yes. The red and the white candy cane stripe is a wide foil. The green one, I don't know if they call that a wide foil. I'm not sure they do, but and then this one, the red and the green and white is a basket weave. Okay. All right, let's get to the pretties. All right. Right, Deb? Hey, Karen. Hey, Sandra. Welcome, everybody. So what we're gonna do with this tonight, guys, is we're going to, in the design class back in Christmas in July, we made this peppermint. Okay, zoom in just a little bit. We made this peppermint out of the chunky yarn, some of that little rope ribbon, and some picks. Okay, and what I did with this one is I actually wrapped this in the clear plastic wrap because I thought I was going to do it that way. I decided not to, and then I added ribbons to the side to make it look like a candy, you know. But I took that off because I want to do something a little bit, because I want to use it with the elf. We're going to put that in between our elf hat. And these are in, I think Dawn's on here. I think she listed, she gave everybody in the class a discount, a masterclass discount. I think she's got 5 of these left in her shop. So she gave y'all a discount. And I think she put her link in, and the code for the discount is masterclass, all in caps, 23. I believe that's right. If I'm wrong, she'll correct me. So we're going to use these legs, this hat, and the peppermint. So that's what we're going to start off with tonight. But I want to show you some other elements we're going to stick in here. We're going to probably throw some of these in here, y'all. Gosh. And I'll give you the item numbers. I didn't have time to write them out. We're probably going to match the legs with some of these frilly funness. Okay, we're going to probably put some of those in there. Like I said, we're going to put some of these fun frillies in there to match. And then we're going to probably put some of these fun picks in here. Okay. And then I'm probably going to use, guys, I bring way too much to the table. I never know what I'm going to use till I start and my mind starts working on my design. And we're probably going to use some of these felt. There she goes. She put it in there. Oh, thank you, Tracy. That's in the design group. I did put a link if y'all are interested in the design group up in the description I posted this afternoon. If you want to join the design group at any point in time, okay? We have a lot of fun. But yeah, we're going to use some of these. I'll give you the number as we go with those. And I went to Hobby Lobby tonight and bought some more of these. I love these. These are a go-to of mine. We're going to use some of these to add color and funness in there as well. Holy crap. Now I'm out of breath from talking too much. Oh crap. I just found these. We might even use these. See guys, this is how I roll. And we might use some of these from the Hobby Lobby. So guys, when I design, I pull out all the stops because I never know what I'm going to use. Okay, so let's get our big elements in here first. Let me grab what I had. Here is, hold please. things to try to poke in the back of this foam, but I think we're just going to use floral. I think we're just going to use the U floral picks instead. Hey, Penny. How are you? Oh, thank you, Tracy. That's so kind. Yeah, Dawn says it's good at all supplies in her shop as well. So, guys, that's a fantastic discount. So, oh, and we also might use some long little pine nuts. All right, so let's see where we want to place our big elements first. Whoop, I got his legs backwards. We don't want his legs all backwards. We'll make him all pigeon-toed. And we'll, okay, so let's see. These wires are a little bit crazy, so we got to kind of play with our placement here. I'm sorry guys, I'm going to have to try to do this on the table. Because if I do it up there, I know I'm going to knock my easel over trying to attach these wires. I'm going to try to zoom in here so you can see. I think that's pretty good. But I kind of want to put his legs kind of standing out, and then we might bend them outwards a little bit, but let's get them placed in first. I'm just going to lay this out. Okay, what you want to do is just kind of lay it out first and see where you want to kind of eyeball it and see where you want to kind of put things. Okay, that gives you a kind of idea on the start of your design. Okay, I don't want these legs. Some people hang their legs way outside. I don't want to do that. Okay, so what I'm thinking with this design, might have to glue his ears to a little mesh to keep them popping up. And I'll have to bend these legs. But what I'm thinking to start with this design is something like this. And like I said, I think we're going to bend these out and give it a little bit of funness going on there. Hey, Mary, how are you? Hey, Pearl. And then that's when we're going to add all our goodies. Okay, because the goodies are what make it. So this is why I did not waste time on mesh tonight, y'all. Okay, so let's get, and I did squeeze this into an oval. So I think I'm going to go kind of all to the side just a little bit. So I'm going to bend these down a little bit. I'm going to have to use my pliers here. Bend them down just a little bit. Thanks, Lynette. And we're just going to go right down into this mesh. Okay. We're just going to poke right through there. We're going to hope we get right through there. Okay. We're probably going to glue these on a little bit as well. Okay. I'll just trust the wires. I really don't. So I'm just kind of trying to feel through here. Because these wires are really thick that come on these legs so you can bend them. So let's get that kind of in there. It doesn't matter if it sinks just a little bit. Whoop, we're going to knock all this off here. Let me just take it off right now. Oh, that got snagged. Oh, dang it. Snagged a little bit. Don't want that. Oh, that one did too. You gotta watch this mesh, y'all. Some of this stuff will snag and catch. I just cut my material, so I'm gonna have to glue that. Alright, so I'm gonna go around two of these crossbars and just twist. Okay, I'll twist that. Like I said, I'm gonna have to do that with my pliers. I'm gonna hold that right there. And I am just gonna twist this. That's a really thick wire. That's what I'm saying, that it's just easier to use wire. And then I'm just gonna poke that back up into that wreath, okay? Once we get these in, I am gonna glue over that wire so it doesn't move, okay? Because you don't want it to move, okay? And it doesn't matter that it's looking like it's going whoo down into that wreath. That doesn't matter, okay? Because we're gonna have that big peppermint on top, all right? Alright, so I just bent that down, kind of like that. Okay, now we're just going to kind of go over here to this other side. Do the same thing. Stick that down in there. Okay. Hey, Miss Johnny. How are you? Hey, Debbie. Okay, I'm trying to find those. I think I got them. I think. My hands don't work all the time, y'all. Let's see if I got them where I want. Maybe I went over too far, y'all. I gotta come back over here a little bit. Let's come back over here a little bit closer. Okay. I'm just feeling for my wire. Well, I just bent that one. Poke it through your mesh. It doesn't matter. I think that mesh is thick right there. I'll take a big poke. Okay, I think I got a hold of them. Oh, dang it, I lost one. I think I got him. I don't know. I think I got. Oh, the legs are lopsided. I might have to. I might have to go in closer over here to this one. That's what I'm gonna have to do, guys. Because I'm going down lower on the oval. I'm gonna have to go back over here and poke that one. We're just gonna put them together over here, and then we're gonna take our glue and glue them. And you can also, if you want to, take a needle and a piece of wire through the back and wire them through again to hold your legs in place, which I might do that as well. Hey, Charlene. How are you? Alright, so these are going to look wonky until I get them on there. Now I've lost. Oh, here it is. It's dark wire, so it's hard to see. But again, I'm going to use my pliers, my needle nose, and just take those and twist. Okay? Take it and twist a few times and bend that back in. Excuse me. Okay, so they look wonky right now. This is, like I said, I want them to kind of come over here like this. Okay? And this big peppermint is going to cover that up. Okay? So it's not going to look quite as wonky. See what I'm talking about? Looks super wonky until we get this on. Okay? That's going to be our big cover piece. Okay? So we'll just leave those there. And like I said, if you want to go, I do have to glue that one piece where I cut it. And glue the back. I'm sorry. If you want to wire these, get that down in there. Ew. Like to your mesh right here. You would just take what you know your. I know Dawn has these in her shop too as well. It's just a plastic weaving needle. She has them in all different sizes, longer ones, shorter ones. And just take your 26 gauge wire and poke through the back, and then just add that down through here as well, and that's going to keep them in place right there as well. Okay. I don't know if I'll do that. If I do it, I'll go back and do it after the live. But yeah, and then you got to brush this thing off afterwards, you guys. All right, so let's get this on here. I'm going to try to. I should probably put this. Let's put this one on first because that's going to dictate where my hat's going to go. Okay. So I got an oval, so I can hold it kind of where I want it. Okay. And this is, well, I said this one, I'm not sure how I'm going to attach this. I think what I'm going to do is do the wire and use our floral pins. See, we got this back. So, oh, these evergreens are a mess. So we're just going to take some of these U floral pins right here. And we're going to find our wire right here. I might kind of like 26 gauge wire, y'all. I'm just saying. I know, right, Miss Johnny? They're awesome. I use them all the time too until I lose them. Then I gotta go hunting them down and ask her for more. I've had to ask her for more for a long time. Well, kind of a long time. Alright, so I just cut 2 pieces. I think we're going to try to do it in 2 pieces. Hey, Darlene, how are you? Okay, and I'm just going to fold these in half. So we got 1. And I'll probably just cut it at, I don't know, maybe 20 inches. I always cut my wire way too long, y'all, because it's easier to cut it too long and cut it all than to go the other way. Okay, so we'll get that off there. You know, I didn't show you all my ribbon choices, did I? Oh my goodness. Look at this, y'all. Look at all this. Oh my goodness. Oh, I got the leaning tower of ribbons. Alright, so this we're going to glue. I'm going to check my glue bomb, make sure it's not too hot too. Dig in there later. And I'm just going to go, it doesn't matter. There's no top, no bottom. So we're going to take our wire. And I think I'm going to get right in here. So I'm going to go towards the outside because I want to be able to hit that outside. Where's the kitchen sink? I haven't found it yet to put in here. I'm just saying. So what I'm going to do is dip this floral pen into my hot glue. I'll find my wire. Okay, and I'm just going to kind of squeeze it together. Push that down with my pliers. Okay. And I'm going to add a little bit of hot air. Get down there. I had to get new hot glue in, y'all. My other one pooped out. My other one I didn't like, so I broke down and bought a new glue gun over the weekend. It wasn't that expensive. It came with all kinds of tips too, or like that tips that you could change out on the ends of it, like fine, thick, whatever. I thought I'm gonna try this one. All right, again, we're just poking that down in there. Okay. That right in your foam. A little dab of glue on there. We'll let that dry for just a hot second. Wipe all the glue off of me. Okay, we'll let that dry for a hot second because I want to also be able to twist that wire just once or twice. Okay, and by dipping the glue in the U-pin in the glue and sticking it in and gluing that on top, it does also just help give it an extra little bit of security to hold that in your project, hold it in your foam. Okay, that's a good so that's a good thing. Once we get this in, I'll put this up on the ease and we'll start so you can see a little better. Okay. Oh no, I haven't figured out this glue gun yet, so I apologize, guys. It's got a temperature dial. I'm not sure what temperature I like. I'm going to turn it down a little bit and see if that helps. It just seems like it takes a hot second to dry. I'm not patient, so I don't like to wait. So, I'm not going to wait. See, I'm not patient. We're just going to twist it anyway, y'all. It'll dry eventually. Alright, so this is where we're going to use our needle. Ow! I didn't let it dry, did I? What? Okay. And we're just going to put that through our thing. Hey, Angie. Okay. And we're just going to go right through this mesh. Okay. I'm trying to eyeball here where I want to go through. So we're just going to go right down into this mesh and find our frame. Okay. Oops. Ow, my finger stuck. Oh, my finger got stuck. Find it through our mesh. Okay. So we are right through here, y'all. See how quick that was? No fighting, no fussing. I'm just saying. No fighting, no fussing. I'm just no mussing. Alright. And absolutely no cussing. Sorry, y'all. Hopefully it's not too tight. Nope, not too tight. Alright, so we're going to go back over here to this other side. Hi Brenda, welcome. Hey Angie. Did I already say hi to you? Sorry guys, comments are scrolling. And I'm a squirrel. So, I missed saying hi, or I already said hi. Sorry. Okay. So, again, we're just going to go. The red mesh is, you talk about the red, green, and the white. That's from the Hobby Lobby. I'm sure you can get it at the craft outlet as well. Because it's pretty nice mesh. I'm surprised Hobby Lobby had it, but I got it at the Hobby Lobby. You can probably get it at Sims, maybe. But if you do go to the Hobby Lobby and see it, buy it up. Save it for next year. Because I doubt a lot of it will be left for the 90% off. If it is, yeah, heck yeah, go buy it. But buy it up now, because every time I've done that, it went back, it's gone. Woo! We did a somersault with them legs. Point your toes. You can't. They're too curly. You can't point your toes. You can't point the toes. Sorry guys, I'm too ball. Alright, so I'm gonna cut this tag off. You don't want this tag flipping, flapping all over your thing. Just be careful not to cut the felt on there. Okay. And we're gonna do the same thing here. We're just gonna poke this through, y'all. Okay. I gotta straighten them wires out there. They're all bent wonky. I don't know why I'm all wonky. Okay, so we're kind of going over here at an angle just a tad. So I'm just gonna go right through this mesh. Okay, just want to just dive through that mesh. Yeah, go look for it tomorrow. I'm just talking. I'm just saying. Okay. I'm just saying. Oh, even this thick wire wants to bend sometimes through this mesh, y'all. Hit a really thick spot, so it's wanting to bend on me. I'm trying to work it through with my finger. Come on. Okay, do it. All night long. Okay, I got it. Oh, you know what I did? I pulled that right through the hat. That's what I did. Okay, now we're just going to go through here and do the same thing. Oh, don't let go. Did I let go? I let go. I let go, guys. I let go of the wire. Oh, dang it. Man, it's one. I threw it there, very thick. Right where I tied it. That's what the problem is. Try to avoid where you tie it. It's your tying. Dang on. Well, it gets really thick right there. That gets really thick. Alright, we're going to use the needles. We're going to try to get that mesh is so thick up there. And I'm hitting that tine right there. And it's bending my wires. And this is really thick wire, y'all. So we're just going to go through here. And right through. Okay, right through. Try to pick a not so chalky part. I struggle with holding on to things because my hands are so weak. Keep hitting that tine right there. Come on. Alright. We're going in with the needle guy. I can't deal with it anymore. My hands are hurting. I can't do it. These wires aren't that long. And they work down there on the legs, but the spot I want to go through right here is not quite as friendly. But I do want this kind of right there. I'll make sure I'm going where I want it. Okay. So we won't have no problem with the needle. There we go. There we go. The only problem is bending out that wire again once you get it through. There we go. So much easier. You guys got to get these needles. I'm just talking. I'm just saying. And then they got a nice big eye. So you don't have to fight nothing. But get them. I don't know if she sells. Dawn, I can't remember if you sell like a variety size, like all three sizes together in a set, or do you sell them separately? I think she sells. I think she's got them. That are the 3 different sizes or 2 different sizes. Correct me if I'm wrong, but you know I'm always wrong. Okay, one more, guys, and then we get to the fun stuff. I'm sorry. Sometimes I go off on a tangent. Thank you, Miss Johnny. I know, it's so cute. I got it last year at the Sims Fall Show, and I never got around to doing it. And I was like, oh, man. So I said, this year, I'm doing this. I'm doing it for you all. For the class. Alright, pull through. Pull those wires out. Oh, did I just lose those? I did. Sorry, y'all, I didn't pull it out with my pliers, and I lost it. Totally lost it. There they are. There they are. I got them. I got them. One of them. I got both of them. Oh, crap. First thing is because it's dark wires on a dark background with a dark evergreen. That's the tricky part. My blind is bad anyway, so okay, grab those. Just twist those around. Twist. Okay. Tuck those back under. Always make sure you tuck those back under, okay? And then we're just going to adjust his ears. I think he's good up here. We might glue a little bit under here to keep him propped where we want to later. That wire I just took out on the top because we don't need that. Okay, so let's zoom out here. Okay. So this is where I said, because we're kind of going out like over here, a little bit wonky. Over here. And over here, kind of at an angle. Bend his little feet. Kind of cockeyed up there. I'm going to add a little glue right here. And we're just going to glue him right on the wreath. I'm probably going to go back in and see, I turned that down too low, y'all. It'll take me a hot second to kind of figure this glue gun out. What temperature I might really, what might be perfect. Plus, it's hard to dial with my long fingernails. We're just going to glue some of this on here. I will probably go back and wire this later. Just because I want it to stay where I want it to stay. Okay, you know what I'm saying? But for tonight, we're going to glue that. Okay. I should have added one down there. And let's go ahead and add this glue around here while we're at it. That way it's not going to move all over the place. Okay. Sometimes you got to glue your elements, guys. It helps. Just wiring and all that stuff's just not going to always do it. You know what I'm saying? Okay. So let's glue that right to that chunky foam right there. Okay. And I will probably glue his ears when we're done as well. Hold that for just a second. See that mesh just to hold them perking in. We want perky ears. Right? I'm just saying. Hey Carolyn, how are you? Sorry if I missed any of y'all. Lisa, how are you? Welcome, welcome. Yeah, you should do some, Dawn. Yeah, I used to do some of those. Put those in there. That's what I'm talking about. Hi. Well, thank you, Tracy. Okay. So yeah, we're gonna have to glue his little ears when we're done to keep them all perky and stuff. Okay. So let's put him on the easel. Tighten that up. Make sure it's tight like a toy. What about that one? Make sure he's tight. I'm working on a new easel. Trying to fix. I made one a few years ago, and I'm trying to kind of refab it. Trying to kind of refab that son of a gun. So we might have to change our camera angle. So give me just a second. Let's prop him. I might have to add a wire to that bottom of that. I can go back through the back and do that. I'll do that later if I feel like that needs it. So yeah, we're definitely going to have to adjust the camera angle. So give me a hot second to go do that. It's over here. Let me see if I can see and adjust at the same time. Let's see how that is. I can do that. I don't know, what y'all think? Throw me some thumbs up. And I want you to see the table too, kind of how I'm picking stuff. I guess you don't really need to. Because I could show you as I'm holding it. What do y'all think about that view? Is that good? I can zoom in, zoom out, all that good stuff. But at least you can kind of see it. Over here. Okay. Oh, I about tripped over my shop bag. Okay. Now this is where I get klutzy, y'all, because it just gets wonky because I'm not used to, because I can't get around it all. I've got to, once I get my easel fixed, I'm hoping to prop my easel up on the table over here. I have my camera over here so I can work in this angle. I'm going to try that over the weekend maybe. Yeah, I'll probably wire these, like I said. Tomorrow, I'm not going to put you through that tonight. But let's get going on, well, actually, I don't need him up here right now. I'm going to have to stare at him for a hot second because we're going to make a bow. This is where we get to the fun stuff. The ribbons and bows. Okay, so we got all this fun ribbon and stuff. I know I don't do little. Well, I do. But I go big or go home. Oh, thank you, Kathy. Thank you, guys. Okay, good. I know. I do some little, guys. Okay. I do some little, too. I like to have a little bit of different things in my shop, okay? Excuse me. I was choked on my spit. Alright. I really did. I have to get a drink of water. I can't even. Hold on, I need to drink water. Choked. You made me laugh, Dawn. No. Okay. I'll keep water here, guys, because it'll be a disaster. Alright, so this one is a fair silk. Isn't this great? Oh, shoot. Dang it. Now my view is crap because we're making a bow. Oh, please, let me zoom down again. Dang it, Bobby. Alright, we're going to zoom down this time. I need a remote like Lori's got. Dang it. I'm going to have to invest. I'm going to have to invest in my boo. Alright, so I just kind of like to throw it in the garbage can. But I was going to read you the number on that. So before I throw it in there, this is called the Glitzy Plaid. It's a 4-inch, and the number is RG632-48. Okay? Yeah, Dawn, you know it. You know it. Alright, so I'm just going to make sure we got a bunch pulled out. So I think on this one, let me stand back and look. I think I want to do Where do I want to put the bow? I think I want to put one over on this. I think I'm going to put it over on the right side, kind of in the center by the alright, so I'm going to do a little bit longer tail. Probably about a 14-inch tail. Okay. So this one, I think I'm going to try to do this part by hand because it's so thick. Hard to twist. So let's just do so about 14. We're going to do that up 8-inch, 7 to 8-inch poof, or whatever you call it. Going brain dead at the moment. Okay, straighten that out. Super thick. It's gold on the back, y'all. Okay, and because we got this right here, we want to twist this one in the back. Okay, we want to twist that one in the back really good. Okay. And then I'm just going to bring this right over the top. Well, this is where I can kind of put it in the bow maker because I can't hold this thick ribbon. So right now I can put that kind of in there. Okay. Oh, I should have gone. You know what? I did that all wonky. You know what? I'm going to use the bow maker. My hands hurt so bad. I can't do it. After today, I've trimmed so many signs. I can't do it. My thumbs hurt too bad. Sorry about that. And plus, you guys probably make on the bow maker anyway. It just does make life so much easier. We're gonna have to, you kind of have to work with this one. You kind of have to work with this one. So we're gonna go, like I said, let's go a little bit. Let's go 7.5. Let's go 7.5 on that. I like to kind of pull that top in because it is so thick. I know, I try because I really rather do it by hand, but my hands, look at the arthritis I got. I use my hands at work all the time and they're just shot. I make signs for a living. My weed buying them all day and stuff, so.
I can't connect to your Wi-Fi network.
I've got a spooked out. I got a spooky Alexa that will not work, but every once in a while she just comes on by herself. That freaks me out. She just came on again. So I'm gonna cut this just a little bit longer, because I can always cut it down. And I'm gonna cut it at an angle, guys. Okay, I'm gonna cut that one at an angle. All right. And now I want to go in with this black and white. I think I pulled out all these. I don't know if I'm gonna use them all. No, I always gotta blame you, Don. Okay. And we're just gonna trim that off. I thought this would be cute because it really matches his legs and it adds all that color in there. Sorry guys, you can't see. Oh. Let me zoom up just a little bit. See, it kind of matches his legs and stuff. So let's add this one in here. Okay, I cut it at an angle right now. I may go back in and cut that at a dovetail. So I'm going to cut that one a little long. I always like to cut long instead of short, y'all. You cut short, you put it back on. Okay, this one I'm going to go about maybe, let's go about maybe 1/2 inch shorter. Okay, kind of 1/2 inch. And I'm just going to tuck that down. Okay. And I'm just going to bring this tail down again about the same length because we can always cut it off. Okay. Now I want to come in with this red, this fun candy. It does have a little blue in it, but I don't think it's going to deter from our design any, so I'm okay with that. Okay. That's another, oh, I didn't give you the ribbon things on there, y'all. Sorry about that. Dig them out of the garbage. This one is probably from the Craft Outlet. It is item number, and this is the black. This is this one. Okay. That is item number, that's a 2.5 inch, a 10 yard. Item number X, as in X marks the spot. 545040-12. Okay. Oh, and this one is a fair silk as well. I probably get these, online at Ribbons to Bows or Big Sugar Creek Farms, places like that when they have sales. This is called Bright Treats, and this is RA815-02. Okay. And this got these fun peppermints and spots and whatnot in it. That's a really thick. Whew, Lord, that's a thick one. That's a thick one, I'm just saying. Okay. I'm going to just do one leaf on each side. Okay, and we're just going a little bit shorter each time. Okay. That's all we're doing. Okay, again, I'm just cutting, see how we're doing this? We want a shorter tail up here, about maybe 9-10 inches, and these are about 14. Does that make sense? Okay. What? What does it? Hi, Miss Frankie, how are you? Ours does that and drives me, and it drives Bob crazy. Either I do, what? Oh, the Alexa. Yeah, she won't work for me, so I don't understand what the heck is going on. What's going on? Alright, so I think I'm going to come back in here with this black again. So I want to incorporate some black in this design, so it's not just all, because this matches as well to the to his legs. This one is, where'd I get this one? This is probably from either Twisted Twigs. This could be a White Bayou. I don't know. I don't know. Somebody online, Big Sugar Creek Farms, Twisted Twigs, or White Bayou. And I'm sure Craft Outlet has it as well. Okay, I didn't give you the number, and I just threw that halfway across the room, And I started this bow on. Hold on, I'll go pick that roll of ribbon up. I just threw it across the room. I missed my garbage can. I'm a little nuts with my stuff, y'all. Pull that one in. We're just going shorter, a little bit shorter each time, y'all. Okay, that's easy. Oh, this one's hard to hold on to though, because it's got that like taffeta or whatever, that clear. What do you want to call that? In the middle? Makes it hard to hold on to. Keep it straight. Alright, so let me go get that one so I can get you that number. Boy, I threw it pretty far. Rolled all the way over here. Oh my goodness. Alright. Okay. So, this one is called Beetlejuice. It's called Beetlejuice Ticking Shear Wire Edge. That's 1.5. Oh, this is 25 yards. Oh, yes. That's awesome. 93884-W-984-09J. Okay, black, white, 984. Okay, and this you can use all year round, guys. I'm just saying. I love it for all year round. Hey, Miss Catherine, how are you? Oh, well, thank you. Sorry for missing comments here. Okay. Yeah, you had, yes, that's why that's why I'm showing y'all. That's why I'm teaching y'all. Carolyn, I think you were in the class. This is from the design group. I made that candy, so you can go back on that video and make that. And Dawn's got the F's. Oh, stop it, Karen. Stop it. Stop it. You just gotta have fun with it, guys. You see me up here acting like, I'm just a... Oh, sweet baby Jesus. I don't know if I have another this. I just kind of have fun with it. That's all you can do. And once you get your items on and stuff, sometimes you just need to walk away. I walk away and, ooh, that pin's in there, Nate. Thought that was a wire. Sometimes you just need to walk away and let the creative juices come back. Guys, you have no idea how many times I think I'm done and I come back down and Lord have mercy. There's a lot more going on. Oh my goodness, she added more. She added even more. So this one I'm going to do a one loop on top like this, guys. Okay, I'm going to do about 3. Well, thank you so much. I appreciate that. Oh, you have to. I'm like a 4-inch ribbon addict now. I'm just saying, I can't stand it. I really am. God, I hope I bought another one of those. Okay, so here's what we got so far, guys. Okay, that looked like a whole lot, right? That looked like a whole lot. Okay, now we're going to have some fun. Now we're going to tie it on, and then we're going to get to putting all our goodies in. We'll probably do one more. We'll probably do one draper. And if I add any ribbon around the side, what time is it? Holy crap, I'm running out of time. How long you guys want to stay with me tonight? I'm just saying. I ain't done. I ain't done. I want y'all to see the whole process. Okay? Oh, goodness. It gets so thick I can't even get it out. Well, my Alexa freaks me out, Karen. Because she just goes, just random. Random. Alright, so you want to hold your stack, guys. Do not let that stack slide, fall, slip, slide. Do the boogie, the shake, whatever. You hold that real stiff, like that. And I just let go a little bit, so I'm going to flip that over and make sure I did not screw that up. I did not. I'm going to pull this right back here and make sure I got that again where I want it. Pull it a little tighter. If I pull it too tight, again, I want to make sure, you want to make sure everything is where you want it. Before you pull it too tight, this one is not where I want it. Because I just said, by talking, I kind of let that one slip a little bit. So I'm just going to scoosh that one back over. Now I think we're good. So we can put our wire into here. So let me find my wire again. I don't think I'm going to be able to use, you know what? I don't think I'm going to be able to use, I'm going to try to use zip ties on this, guys. No, I'm going to use wire. Ooh, I need to get some more wire here, so y'all. Cut off a big old piece. Okay. I'm going to stick this in here. Maybe. There we go. There we go. And then we're going to make one more check over to make sure we got everything where we want it. Okay. Everything's lined in our stack. And then we're going to pull this tight. Okay. And then we'll just kind of fluff this out. Okay. So I want these tails coming over this way. Loops kind of coming over here. Okay. I want this big one over here. Big one over here. So now we got it tight. We can just pull those. Okay, so here's kind of our bow. Twist it around there. These are going to be draping down, so don't worry about them wonky things right there. And then these we want coming out kind of this side. Okay, because now we want to put this up in here. But now I'm going to have to, once again, raise my camera. Okay. Let me raise that camera up one more time. Okay. Alright, this should be the last time, guys, I hope. Okay, I think we're good. Now I'll bring that just a little bit closer. I got this new backdrop, guys. I don't know if I'm going to keep it. I bought this new backdrop for winter that I might hang behind my table. Let's see how that looks. Let me move this up. Because I want to start working this way with the camera from back here. Let me see. Where are we at? Let's which way? Whoop, wrong angle. There we go. I think it's a good angle. I'll have to zoom in a little bit up. Up. Up, 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 up. Okay. Let's get this in here. So here's our bow. This is where it's going to start getting fun, y'all. I'm going to bring out our needle again if I didn't lose it already. Which I did. Oh, let's set it back here. Okay. So we're just going to take both wires at one time, guys. This is what makes it so easy, is you take both wires at one time. Okay. Just put it through, bend it a little bit, because you don't want it to come out. Okay. We want our long tails coming downwards, and these going upwards. I'm going to have to get right up in your business right here. Okay. I'm going to go right into the center here, right by his ear. And I'm going to go back through that mesh, like I said. Let's see, let's go right into here. It's so hard to work on one of these easels, y'all. I'm just saying. Okay. For me, I'm so used to working on the table. I'm too klutzy to work on one of these things. At least my dogs aren't under my feet tonight. That's a plus. Okay. Another thing I forgot to mention earlier, let me get these wires straightened out, is when you tie your wires on the back, you want to go around a crossbar, or also it's great to just pull one of those tines. This is an evergreen. So now see, now I can't see. That's why it makes it so hard. I hope I'm doing a dance with the easel. I think I like it there. I forgot what I was saying. Oh, but try to go through around one of your crossbars in the back, okay? And then also, I like to pull a tine down in between it. And it also helps to pull that tine down in between it if you don't and aren't able to go around the crossbar. Okay? Take that tine and kind of wrap it through when you tie that. And sorry guys, I can't see with a lip back here. I need a light. So I hate using this thing. I can't see. But it helps to get that tine in there so you have a little bit more meat to tie your bow, your embellishment, and everything through. Okay. Alright, so I'm going to tie that. See, I hope I got that tied enough. I think so. Okay. I'm just twisting that around that tie, even. Okay. Okay. Let's see where we're at here. Got enough room to get around. I don't have enough room to get around. Perfect. Okay, we'll probably trim some of these down. Yeah, let's trim some of those down right now. That one's about to pull that one. I'm just going to dovetail a couple of these. That one I want a little bit shorter. That one I want long. This one, I want just a little bit shorter. We can always trim it down more. Okay? Always trim that down more. This one, yeah, oh yeah, a little bit short. Okay. We got these, we're going to curl up at the end. We got these. I don't know if I'll cut too much off those. I think this looks... I think that looks pretty good. What do y'all think? Now it's starting to pull together. Oh, thank you, Lisa. Now, I shit my wreaths. That's not fun sometimes. It's so not fun sometimes. I am going to move this back because I got to be able to step around here. You know? Pull my dang ribbons out of my tape, out of my garbage can. Okay. We're just going to add a few. Do that other one. Lost one. Oh, it's over here. We're just going to do a couple. You know what? I don't know if I'm going to use this one. I think I'm just going to use this one over here. These two. Crap. Is that what I'm going to do? I just kind of want a... I do want a little draper up here. I think I'm going to hold off on that. I think what I want to do is make a smaller bow. This one, so we're just going to come in here and make a little tail. Start with this red. Okay. Switching it up tonight, guys. I'm switching it up. Which one did I do first? Oh crap, I started with the wrong one first, girl. I did. So we're going to hold that. We'll go back in with this one. Okay. Put that out and over. That's alright. Oops. Move. Hard to hold this. There we go. What are you into? I hear you into something. These I just think I'm going down with the tails. Okay. Let's just go down with the tail. Oh, I made that too long, but that's alright. I was holding that in my hand. I shouldn't do that fabulous of a job. Okay. Put that. Put that. Dang, I just sling that one all over you. Then we'll add this one in here. Okay. We're basically just making a little bit smaller of this bow that we just did. But I'm not sure I want to put that expensive green ribbon in here. Okay, that's what I'm talking about. Okay. Oh, thank you. I know. I get it done. Hey, I get it done. But Christmas, guys, mostly is the time that I do that. But thank you for your comments, you guys. I'm just trying to teach you different things. And you don't have to go this big, by all means. I do a lot of 20-inch wreaths. Christmas time is my bigger go home season. And that's kind of like, that's what I like to do it. Okay. Especially for the masterclass. The main reason I like to do it for you all is because it gives you hopefully maybe some inspiration to try different things, try different colors, try different styles. Just not be afraid to play with something. You know what I'm saying? You don't have to be. Alright, so let's hold this up and see what this looks like before we commit. Okay? This is how I like to take this. Guys, I never know what I'm doing until I'm doing it. So I think I want this one kind of down here. Okay? I'm still not sure I want that green in there. I don't think I want that green in there. I think we're going to try something a little different tonight, y'all. We're going to zip tie. I think we're going to get on to the bun stuff. I can always add more ribbon and stuff. See why I did this base first, guys? Because it just take a while. But I like to show you my process as well. Okay? It's not just about stuffing mesh into a wreath. Okay? You gotta get your bows just right. You gotta get your colors. Like I said, I'll just pick and choose. I'll just pull them all out. I'll either use them all or I won't. Like I said, you know, you wouldn't think I'd add all this black in here, but I did. Why? Because I can. Because I can. That's why. So. Alright, so let's get this one in here. And alright. We're putting all these tails. Kind of going down on this one. I don't know. We'll get it on. We'll decide after that. Okay. Nothing's super perfect in this one. I said I'm going to add this one kind of up in here. Do I want to add this one up in here? I'm thinking I want it down there, guys. I want it down there. I should add all my fun stuff in here first, and then I wouldn't have wasted so much. I'm sorry, guys. I just... I never know what I'm doing until I'm doing it, y'all. Just how I roll. Just how I roll. Okay. Get that up in there. Turn this around so I can see. Oh, I got it. Woo, thank you, Jesus. Thank y'all. Alright, so I'm going to pull that up again. I'm going to pull, I don't have a cross wire close. So I'm going to pull one of these tines right here. I'm going to make sure I'm wrapped around the actual frame in the back. Wow, where did it wire go? And then I'm going to make sure I pull that where I want it. Then I'm going to take this tine and just kind of twist it around that. And then I'm going to twist my wire around that tine. Okay, that super helps. Okay, tuck those back. Okay. So now we've got this coming down the side. Okay. I like that. We will dovetail those and whatnot. Okay. I'll separate those a little bit. Alright, so see how we got this going on. Whoops. Which way do I gotta go? That way. Now we get to start adding our little fun stuff in here, okay? I thought about adding a piece of that little tail in here. But I think we're just going to add some fun stuff. So let's get all our goodies out here. We're going to add some of those some of these. I think they'll give you the number on these. These are, oh, nobody wanted to see the good part. They just want to see me yak and talk about stupid. They want to see the good part. Some people are leaving. Sorry to take too long, you know. Okay, let's bend that up. I don't know what. This is a Designer's Excellence by Export Company. directexp.com. The number is 187298-22 inches. FRST poinsettia stem. Okay, and I've got about 3 of these, so I don't know how many I'm going to use. Actually, probably shouldn't cut this down because I don't even know if I'm going to use it. Oh, I know, fun stuff. Everybody leaves when I do that. A lot of people leave when I do the fun stuff. I don't get that, but hey, that's their prerogative. I think I'll do one up here. Let's see. Let's do a little dry fit run here first, because I'm gonna not use these at all. But let's cut a few of these up and stick those in there. Put one down here and up in here. Let's try that. Try that. Okay. And these are just kind of like felt. Okay. Look, I've kind of spread them out. Okay. You can bend them and fold them. They have wire in them, so you can point them upwards, bend them, fold them, and all that good stuff. I'm just going to cut about 4 inches off that thing. I love the colors on these. You can spread the balls out and stuff. Okay, so I think I'm going to stick one up here. Let's stick one up in here. You guys, this is so hard when you do it like this way. That's why I think I'm going to start doing it on the easel on the table. I'm really not sure about these guys. Where's my third one? Where's my third one? Oh, it's right here. We might not use these. I'll stick these in dry tonight, because this is one I'm going to sit back and think on. These big ones. So I don't want to waste them if I glue them in, if I decide I don't want to use those. So you just fluff them out like that, okay? Kind of pull them upwards, bend them a little bit forwards, depending on your design. Okay, just bend them a little bit, pull them back up, fluff those out. Oh, it's too long. Like I said, I think I'm going to come down in here. Maybe come down in here. Hide that one kind of underneath that bow. Like I said, I'm going to wire those. So it kind of got him down here. And again, I'm just, I'll stay in there because I'm dry fitting it. I really don't want to glue this in if I decide this is not what I choose to use on this. So I'm just going to drape that kind of over there. Okay. Got that going on there. We got kind of our 1, 2, 3. Kind of don't like hiding his ear. Let's try again. Ooh! That stuff came right off in my face. Let's try it up a little higher. Up there. Yeah, I'm not sure I'm going to use those, guys. Oh, I'm so not sure I'm going to use those. So we're going to go in with some. I'm taking those out for now, guys. For some reason, I'm just thinking they're too big. Okay. let's get into some other fun stuff. I am going to use these curly cues because they are fun. Okay, we are going to use those. I'm just going to stretch those out. Glue them in our glue. Oh, that's on the. Okay. And we are going to go up in here. Oh, this one, I hate this eel, guys. Can't see. Can't see them. Just kind of fighting it. You know what I'm saying? Let's take some of these off. Take some of these off. We'll probably use 2 of these picks. Okay. Sorry if I'm missing guys' comments. Did you like the big? I don't know. I might put them back in, but for now, I'm taking them out for now because something was bugging me about them. So I think I'm going to leave the element out and just add some of these, this funness stuff in here because that's where I was originally going with this. So we're going to add some of these in here to add the fun to this. Okay. Yeah, see, this is what's going to add that fun. Is what I'm saying, you know. I'm going to add one definitely down here. You just want to definitely get in your greenery. And make it stick. Definitely get in there and make it stick. Okay. We got one coming out there. We got one up there. We got. How many more we got here? We got 3 more we're going to stick in here. Okay. Let's cut these off. Yeah, these things are really cool. This will add more of that, like Miss Johnny said, that whimsical. I think that's what I wasn't liking about it, Miss Johnny. It was just like, they were small. I think they might have worked, but it was just not working for this design. I thought maybe they would, but I didn't like it. I didn't think it would. That's why I dry fit it. Okay. So now we're adding that funness in here. Let's see. Stand back and look. We need one over here. Even out that side. Okay. And then we'll have one more left. We got to pick and choose our last spot. Okay. We're going to stick this one down in there. Going out there. So we got 1, 2. I think we'll stick that one right here. If I have to, I do have one more. I might stick kind of a couple down in the bottom, but I'm going to hold on that one for just a hot second. Okay. So, yeah. Oh, thank you. I know, I do too. I know it's super whimsical and super colorful. That's for sure. So let's stick this one down in there. We're going to squeeze him up just a little bit. Stick him in just a little bit more. Okay, so we kind of got those elements going on in here. Like I said, I'm probably going to need, let me get rid of these guys. I'm probably going to need, I'm probably going to have to use that one. Let me set these over here and I might grab that one. I'm going to grab that one. I only got one left. I'm going to use one for y'all. I'm not going to be able to just use one. So, we're just going to go for it. We're just going to go for it. Sorry it takes so long, guys, but this is how my mind works. I just do. It just do. I'm just saying. I think it's Donna. I don't know yet. I don't know, Debbie. This one is probably going to be one of the higher end. This one's probably gonna be one of the higher end. Probably one of the 175, 85 for one of these. We got one there. Definitely need one kind of up in here somewhere. Find the greenery. There we go. Just need a little curlicue kind of coming out in there. Got one coming over here. I think we'll put one more over there. Let's see with that one. Actually, I think we might put a couple. We got one in the front down there. Let's put one in the front up top. Let's squish that one back down a little bit. Okay. We're going to put one more up in here. Just trying to keep a little bit of balance, I guess, in here. So we got one kind of down in here. So I kind of want one up in here. You know what I'm saying? I know it's close to that one. But we got one here and here. Okay, I'll leave this one. Now, we might just leave this one for now. And once it's done, we'll see where we're missing. Let's add some of this fun greenery real quick. I'm just going to pull these off. Okay, get a few pieces out of this. That one, cut that off. Get 2 picks out of that. This one's a Sims. This one is item number X as in Xbox. S is in Susan 226856. Okay. And this we're going to try to stick with where we're red at. So let's stick him right here. Just going to add all this fun greenery in here. Okay. I don't even need the red, y'all. So let's get back in. Let's go. Oh, I can see. Let's go in here. A little bit in there. Actually, add the red where the green is. That's an idea. Oh, something hit me on the ear. This one would probably have to be a, oh goodness, a 24. I could get away with a 24 by 24 by $8 on this one. It's called Creative Packaging, and it can be done. Because I have done it. I have definitely done it. Let's just tear all these off right now. I'm going to be looking like a glitter monster. Glitter all over me. Yeah, I can get away with it. You have to really stuff your bows. It's all about how you package your wreath. You have to box it at an angle. Okay. And I stuff all of my bows really good with tissue paper, newspaper, you know, usually tissue paper and stuff like that. And it really helps. Okay, it really helps. And that way, when they open it, it's not, you know, the bow's not all smushed and everything. Anything, and then, you know, some elements I'll wrap with paper or whatnot. Oh, sorry, my dog just farted. What did you do? Knucklehead. Let's see, here, there. We're going to stick one, that one there. Okay. Just finding the spots I'm missing here. Woo, that dropped it right. But you can make this on a smaller scale as well, y'all. It does not have to be this big at all. You know, you don't have to go this big. Yeah, that's right, Dawn. The oh, thank you. Um, no. Oh, okay. Never mind. I saw your second question. Yeah, it was a piece of foam. We did that in the design group. We also made like these suckers, same way. I was going to use those, finish those up, and use those tonight, and I decided not to. So let's just cut these reds up. I'm really not sure. I want to use these. Oh, we're going to stick them in anyway. Ow. Wow. I like these because you can pull them apart and cut them. Okay. Put them in there. Let's see where we might need some red now. Okay. We'll stick these. We'll stick this one down here in this green. Okay, get a little sparkle there. And we'll share some love with that greenness or the redness all over here around the world. And let's stick this one. Just we might not need as much of this. I'm gonna stick this one like right up in there. Okay. Just picking and choosing my battles here. Okay. Leave some up in here. Stick some up in there. Okay. I'm just going to use all these pieces up because we can. Okay. Scooch over here. Let's see where we need a piece in there. Okay. Just a couple more here, y'all. And then we might put some of these. We forgot our other picks too, so. Lord have mercy, you guys never gonna watch me again. I'll just keep on going, don't I? Just keep on going. Is she ever gonna stop? I don't know. Put a red one in. No, we'll put a red one in here. Let's put down in there. Those hats there, but oh, a little sparkle right in there. We got that. That we need something there. One more. Where can we put this one? There. I'll stick it up underneath that bow. Let me look around, see if I need any more around here, around town. There, yeah. I'm gonna stick one. No, we're not. What the heck is that? Oh, it's glue strings. Oh, there's a big spider crawling down my head. Holy moly. Oh. It was like wrapping around my head off my hat, and I thought it was like a spider. Whoa. Freaked me out just a little bit. Freaked me out. Alright, so I think we need some more red and white in here. I wasn't thinking we were going to need so much red and white. And I got some of these. These are from Hobby Lobby. Find it at the Hobby Lobby. I think I'll keep the bows on there. I don't think it's going to hurt nothing. I'm hoping I can cut these down. These are plastic. Man, we're going to stick those in, y'all. Just when you dip these in, kind of watch the little bows. You can cut those off or heat them off and not use those, you know. Well, if I sell this one, I will absolutely do a video. Okay? I will absolutely do a video. So I think I want to put Oh, I don't want to do that. Let's go up here, I think. Let's go up in here. I'm hoping yeah, there we go. Work that so it stays stiff. I am going to snip, so I'll make sure it gets to that mesh. I'm going to snip that little ring off. Okay. And I'm also going to glue a little bit of glue onto that mesh. Press that on there, just so it kind of stays in place. Oh my goodness, they're wrapping around. I feel like a spider's gonna eat me tonight. It's wrapping around my head. Oh my goodness. Sorry, I'm a big knucklehead. You want to be like me when you grow? I don't think I've ever grown up yet. That's my problem. That's Dawn. Everywhere she goes, I think she feels like she's my mother. Right now. Alright, so that one's in there. Again, I'm going to snip that little ring off there. Okay. And again, I'm going to glue a little bit of, I'll glue that to that mesh to hold that in place. No harm, no foul. Okay, so we've got these little elements in here. I'm going to have to take a step back over here behind my table. Take a look. This is so hard designing on this easel like this when I can't. When I'm looking at you all, then I'm not looking at my design. You know what I'm saying? That's what I'm saying. I'm thinking I like the placement of those. Oh, we're going to need 2 more. Sorry, y'all. I knew you'd chime in. I knew you'd chime in right there. I am, y'all. I'm still a big kid. I deal with a 7-year-old every weekend. What do you expect? What do you expect? She keeps me crazy. Alright, so I'm putting one up here. Let's get back in here. I'm thinking I can find a spot. Not tall enough. Alright, I think we'll go right in there. Whittle it. Make sure it gets that greeneries. I don't know if the glue gun will fit over here. Oh, dang it, Bobby, it won't. We're going to glue a little bit of dab of glue on the back of that again. Okay, I'm just going to glue a little bit of mesh to that. I want this to stay where I got it. Hold it for a hot second. Hold it there for a hot second. That's not stayed, because I'm not holding it, but I'm going to clip that off. Okay, take that off. Alright, so we got one more. I think I'm going to come back around town. I wonder if I got any more of these. I might have to add 1 or 2 more of these guys. I don't know. I think I want, we got that one up there. I think I want this one down in here. We're going to find a place to stuff, part the C's, find a hole, stick that out behind this green little loopy. Make sure we hit that greenery. Back and forth. Make sure that holds nice and tight. Like a toiga. Okay. We might have to hold this. Don't be afraid to glue your bow to your mesh or something too to hold it in place so it don't go flip-flapping all over the moon, the earth, the God knows where it's gonna flip-flap all over. Okay. Don't be afraid of that. What? No, no, they're not. You hush. Oh, well, thank you, Tracy. Sorry it takes so long. Thank you, Miss Johnny, Rebecca, Michelle. I appreciate you guys. Sorry it takes so long. It's only been. It's been a while. Alright, guys. Maybe I'll let you guys go. But I got that element in there. We got that. We got this. I never even got to these blacks, which I think I might hold off on these. I might have to hold off on these because I'm really not sure. I'm really not sure because since I've got all this black and white in the ribbon, I think this is where I always have a point where I step back, and I think that's going to be my point where I step back and take a look at this as I open more stuff. I'm just saying. Alright, we're going to think about this too. Because I also thought about these. But now I'm just getting ridiculously crazy. But I need one ridiculously crazy one, right? Let's see what these would look like in here. Oh yeah. Guys. We're definitely going to add these. Well, maybe. Trying to see if that's where I want it. I think it definitely needs these. Sorry, y'all. If you don't get off, that's fine, but I'm going to keep going. If I don't, then I won't finish it. But I will stop and think about that black because I'm not sure about that black. I'm going to have to really take a step back and think about that one. Just not 100% sure on that one. Okay. Let's put a few of these in here. These are Harvey Larbies. These are Harvey Larbies. And I like these because they got them frillers on them that you can stretch out and stuff. You know what I'm saying? And then you can just add these. I don't know if we want to add that between his legs. We might add it off to the side. We might wait down here. I don't know. That might look a little risky down there. But it needs something, but you always hate to add stuff between the legs, y'all. That's where it gets a little. Ow. You adding stuff between the legs? What you doing, man? Okay. We'll add that one up there. And then I think we'll add this one. I really want it down here, but I think it's going to look. It won't look bad if we add it way below. We just don't have to add it between, right? I think we'll be safe. I think we'll be safe there, y'all. We've got to tuck it way up in here. There we go. That's what it needs to kind of break up. Break up the area right there. Okay, guys. I think I'm done for the night. Like I said, I don't think I'll use that black and white. I may go back in and add some. You see, I never stop, y'all. I just keep on going. I really don't think I'm going to do this. I just want to try it. See what it looks like, guys. Ooh. I don't know, guys. We're probably not going to use these. I think we got plenty in here. I might just add a few little ribbon tails up around the top. And then I will call this one, you know, kind of done. I think maybe I will use this last one back over in here. Let's just put that in there before I lose it. Ends up in my garbage. Did everybody like this? I know I need to get to the big lots. I I need to get to the big lots. So let's put this one. That one's down there. Let's put this one. Let's stuff this one down there. Okay. Stretch it out a little bit. There we go. I think we're good. But yeah, I may go. I know you're all saying, Susan, stop. Just stop. Ooh, no, not there. I thought we had them. Crazy. Some craziness going on down here. I don't want to do that. Jeez, old Pete. Alright, so I think I'm done with this. I don't think I'm going to add this. I'm done. Alright. Everybody just say, Susan, stop. Be done. Well, thank you, Carolyn. Thank you, Lynette. Thank you, guys. Sorry, I'm a crazy one. That's just... that's how I design. I talk to myself a lot. And I don't have any clue what I'm doing until I get going. Okay, I really don't. And that's what I like to teach, is that you don't have to have a super plan in place. Just bring all this stuff out and see where you go with it. Just see where you start, see where you finish. Step away, step back, and come back and see just what you want to add, or and if you're not sure, dry fit, okay? If you're not sure. All right, guys, so I hope you like this one. I am going to fix my bows and whatnot. That one's got to turn a little bit. And just kind of finish this off tomorrow night. And then I will post pictures. But I hope I, kind of expanded your mind to go out and try something super, super out of your element. Okay, let me turn this around. I can't even see it. I hate designing off easel. But I hope I kind of encouraged you to go and design something out of your element. Try different things. And just have fun with it. The main thing is have fun with it. And to just, you don't have to finish it right now. You know what I'm saying? You don't have to finish it right now. If you're frustrated, step away. Okay? Come back. And you might get an idea. You might look at it in a whole different perspective. Okay? But anyway, guys, I'm going to get off here. I have talked so much. Yes, that's why I just said dry fit. Thank you, Georgette. Thanks, Dawn, Lisa. And Carolyn. Yeah, I'm a design on the fly type person. Exactly. I just throw stuff out. I might have something I'm designing around, and I just pull out all kinds of, like these. I don't know if I'll use those, Just pull out all kinds of stuff and run with it. But yeah, oh, love you too, Miss Johnny. But if you're not sure, that's why we dry fitted as poinsettias. Because I wasn't sure. I thought it might be too big of an element. And it was. And it just didn't fit where I was going with this wreath. Because they were too big. And they just didn't match the style of this wreath. You know what I'm saying? The candies and everything else, yes. The poinsettias, no. Okay? So, everything in here, I could put in here without glue on it. And then, all I have to do is just, get my glue pot here, pull this out, put glue on it, and glue it back in, okay? Yes, dry fit it if you're not sure. Or don't glue it, okay? But then don't go taking it all out and then glue it, because then you're going to lose your idea, or take a picture. But if I do that, I will go and say, okay, I like this one here. Dip it in the glue, stick it back in. This one, pull it out, dip it in the glue, stick it back in, and I work my way around the wreath. Okay, that way you don't lose your design. Okay, that you just spend time trying to create. It's like you'll say, "Oh dang, what I do? I don't know." So anyway, guys, I'm gonna get off here. Look, I'm still. Stop it. I'm gonna get off here. Who said, what's she talking about me again? Yeah, I do fly by the seat of my pants. My pants should have, my hind end should have wings. It should have wings. Anyway, guys, I'm gonna get off here. Go get a drink, and I am going to see you guys maybe this weekend. I might do a live to get some stuff done and get in my shop. Hope y'all learned something tonight. Hope you had fun, at least. And above all, I like to end my lives with laugh and live with a half full cup. It's all about clouds, follow the sun, and above all, kindness is free. So be kind, okay, y'all? All right, y'all. Thank you so much. Love y'all. Thank you, thank you.